What's up, guys? You need to comment down below if you want me to give this guy a name. I don't know, he's in the background, he's a pretty cool pelican. I think he just needs a name. You know, he's sitting back there. Everybody needs a name, and he doesn't have a name, so we need to give him a name. So make sure you're commenting down below. Let's give him a name. My name's Jeremy Golden. I've been an entrepreneur for 8 years, and now I've decided to grow a YouTube channel, you know, kind of talk to you about some of the things I've done in the past. I've been a business owner and an entrepreneur, like I said, for the past 8 years, and now I'm focusing on helping other individuals grow as an entrepreneur and grow as a business owner. So what are we talking about today? Today we're talking about 6 things that help me with a millionaire mindset. And what I mean by that is 6 things that help me grow in success and help me grow my business to a 7-figure income. And now I want to help you grow yours to that 7-figure income. So what is it? Number 1, exercise. Making sure that you are exercising on a daily basis. Why is that? Multiple reasons. You know, let's talk about the pandemic right now. Everybody's in this whole pandemic situation that we have in this day and age. One of the best things for fighting any kind of sickness or fighting any kind of illness is keeping obesity levels down and also heating up the core temperature, because just like when you get a fever, the core temperature is raising, and what that's doing is fighting off any infection in the body. So if you're raising that core temperature by yourself on a daily basis, think about that a little bit. What's that doing for you? That's, you know, refreshing blood flow, bringing muscle fibers, making them react, turning them on, activating them. Also, like I said, heating up that core temperature to fight off maybe something underlining as far as sickness that's in your body that just hasn't exposed itself yet. So make sure you're exercising on a daily basis. That is number 1. It's one of the most key important things. Creating habits is number 2 for us. Creating habits is making sure that, let's use waking up. Waking up at a consistent time 7 days a week. So, you know, weekends roll around. You don't want to, if you get up every day at 5 a.m. because you have to go off and you still work a 9-to-5 job, you get up at 5 and say you go for a walk or go for a jog or do some weightlifting, and you come home, you eat breakfast, whatnot, so forth. You get ready, you get showered, and you go onward towards work by 8 a.m. You want to make sure that when the weekend rolls around, you're not like, I'm sleeping until 8. It's Saturday. I don't have to be anywhere. Or I'm sleeping in until 9. Because what happens is your body gets out of that consistency, and it actually makes you feel worse. So you're sleeping in now till 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and we all get up. We feel that, you know, laggish sense. We're lazy. We want to, you know, pull a sofa day and pretty much sit on the sofa and watch Netflix movies all day. Cobra Kai. I mean, let's talk about that. If you're going to do a binge, do Cobra Kai. But anyways, so, you know, make sure you stay on that consistency. So wake up at 5 a.m., 7 days a week, start off your day with some exercise, eat a good, healthy, nutritious breakfast, and continue on. So let's talk about number 3. Number 3, you know, I think it's important, volunteering. Volunteering, reason being is I'm a firm believer in giving back something. So when we had our business, you know, one of the big things we had created was a 5K, 10K, and then actually gave some of that proceeds, or not, I shouldn't say some of it, all the proceeds back into the community. So we, you know, I know one year we bought computers for the library. Another year we donated the money back to the rails, the trail that we had performed the run on, and actually bought air pumps, but continued to give back to the community that was supporting us. So like I said, making sure that you're volunteering some of your time, making sure that you're giving back. I'm a firm believer in coach a program called Dream Chasers. I loved coaching that program because I'm a firm believer in giving some of what you've created back to some individuals, and, you know, spreading forth your knowledge. Same thing like this is YouTube. YouTube's a great, it's free. I'm not necessarily making any money on this. I'm giving you information, knowledge that I've taken up to build a business, to create more net worth for myself, and do things, put things in place. And I'm giving you that knowledge at a free cost. It's not costing you anything. Actually, the only thing it is going to cost you is make sure you smash that like button and make sure you comment it down below, because we need to name this guy and hit that subscribe button. So that's the only thing that's going to cost you. Those 3 things: subscribing, liking, and naming this guy. So let's talk about number 4. What's number 4? Setting goals. So make sure that you're setting goals. Take out a piece of paper tonight. Write down 2 goals. 2 goals that you want to accomplish within the next month of January. And it doesn't have to be difficult goals. It can be, I want to start walking every day. New Year's resolution. A lot of people are doing those kind of things. So, I want to start walking every day. Make sure that you get up every single day consistently and start walking, And then at the end of the month, you can check off one of those goals. And then number 2, number 2 can be putting $10 a week into your savings account so that you continue to grow your wealth. Okay? So there's 2 easy obtainable goals. Make sure they're obtainable. You don't want to shoot for the air. You don't want to be like, this month I'm going to become a millionaire. Because let's face it, chances are if you got $1,000 in your savings account, you're not going to be a millionaire by the end of the month. So make sure they're obtainable goals and continue to grow off of that and continue to shoot for the moon. You want to continue to focus on that to make sure that you're continuing to grow and grow. Number 5, making sure that you're sleeping a consistent amount of time. Average person needs about 6 to 7 hours of sleep. That being said, make sure you're setting up, so just like you are getting up at 5 a.m., make sure you're going to bed at a consistent time. So my recommendation is, hey, go to bed at 11 o'clock, get up at 5 a.m., there's your 6 hours. Or if you need 7 hours and you feel like you need a little bit more, play with it a little bit. Go to bed at 10, wake up at 5, and stay in that consistent pace throughout the next month and see how things have changed. I'm sure you're going to have more energy, you're going to feel more consistent, you're going to get more things accomplished because you're going to be getting up at that 5 a.m. and accomplishing a couple things before you go off to work. You're not going to be getting up at 6 o'clock and then getting a shower and then rolling out the door for that 8 o'clock job. So that was 5. Number 6, making sure that you're practicing some kind of, or I shouldn't say practicing, but educating yourself in some sense or shape or form. So what I mean, you can read, you can watch YouTube videos, you can, go to classes, but some way challenge yourself at least once a week. At least once a week, make sure you're challenging yourself. I think you should be doing it daily, but if you're going to do anything, like I said, set a goal and start with once a week, set a goal for once a week, and make sure that you're focusing once a week on education in some sense. Educating yourself, as you can be reading, like I said, on more more maybe money books. You want to learn more about money. You want to learn more about, say, writing. You want to learn more about painting, whatever it may be. Make sure you're setting up yourself for at least once a week right now, educating yourself, and continue to do that until you are finished with whatever it is that you want to learn. Most people will take a 6 to 8 week span and say, hey, in this 6 to 8 weeks, I'm going to focus on becoming a scuba diver. I'll use that as an example. I took scuba lessons back in May. So it was a 4-week program. One Saturday every week. We practiced in the pool. So we did that 3 times. On the fourth Saturday, we finished and did our testing. And then the 5th, we actually scuba dived in a quarry. So learned how to scuba dive, went scuba diving in a quarry, did 4 rounds of scuba diving in the quarry, and then got tested. We had to flood our mask, we had to take off our mask, we had to take our air out and, give the oxygen or the breathing apparatus to another individual underwater while you were scuba diving. So you learn different techniques and different things so that way you're set up for success. So that way, God forbid, something happens when you're down scuba diving, you know how to react to that. Same thing. So take 6 to 8 weeks, teach yourself, educate yourself in something new, and roll with it, okay? Those are the 6 things that I would start with to becoming more successful, to getting to that road to millionaire, and keeping consistently, because they're small, obtainable goals, and you can make it happen, okay? You as an individual can make it happen. Like I said, out of anything I want you to do is give that guy a name, okay? Something. Just make sure you comment down below. Thanks again. Thanks again for taking the time to watch these videos, and I look forward to seeing you next time.